Well. Hello there, ladies and germs. And guess what? It's Substitute Teacher Day. Welcome to the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast.
Oh, shit.
That's right. I'm in control. I am Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
You just said you was a goddamn substitute teacher. Hey, this Pharaoh King.
Fuck you.
Happy Hump Day.
Boy, shout out to Orlando. Loving the way I feel down there. Love to everybody out there. Welcome to the show.
That's a lot of loving, boy. I tell you what, we always start our day off with asking the fellas, how was your day? So, Shata, since you in love, how was your day?
I can't call it, man. Went out there, you know what I'm saying? I do my thing out in my yard. You know, I can't, with this economy, my potatoes and everything, they looking beautiful. My mango trees have life, fellas. They have finally showing life. My 2 mango trees survived. You would not believe it. I am so happy. I don't know what to do with myself right now.
Lord.
I'm so happy about my mango trees, man. They were the last ones to come in. And I was worried, but I looked out there today. I saw them leaves coming out of the bottom of that trunk, starting to grow. I said, ooh, wait, let me have a fertilizer.
I hear you, Shata. So your fertilizer working, your mangoes are working, everything's growing, except what's between your pants. All right there, Pharaoh, what's going on with you? How was your day? I couldn't resist.
I told you, man. It's the do-rag, man. The do-rag got him in another state of mind today.
I don't got to worry about growth because, see, I'm all natural. If you take care of it when you're young, it'll still be there when you're old. You know what I'm saying?
You got that right. It's naturally going away. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Hey,
damn right.
With that said,
I ain't mad at you, Shot.
Today was a decent day. It's hump day. I'm taking a Friday off, you know, so I can take care of the VA stuff we was talking about before the show. But everything's fine, man. Everything's, copacetic, as we used to say.
All right, that's cool. Well, as for me, it was physical therapy day. Oh, and what I do on the last day of the week when I have physical therapy, I always try to overdo my exercise. In other words, I take less time to recover, and I do an extra rep on each exercise that I do. So, oh man, it got to the point now where, I'm walking without a limp, except now because today was physical therapy. and man, I just feel good. Y'all just don't, I know I talk about it a lot, but man, I've come a long way. But anyway, hey, we got a great show today. And our show today, I have no videos. I do apologize. So a man on the street hit me up. I'm like, what the hell you say? Then he texts me. No, I'm just messing. He asked me to do the show today. So today is going to be all NBA playoff day. The first round, we're going to go by series, and we're going to start out with the first series with OKC, excuse me, in Phoenix.
Hold up, if I could shoot out an alibi.
Oh, go for it, yeah.
I understand that we might doing some WNBA stuff too. I got a couple things that I need to put out there to get the ladies some love. Some things have been happening. So if I get a chance during the show, I want to give the WNBA ladies some shout out. And also want to shout out, before we even get started, my daughter. She turned 16 yesterday. It's been a long road. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, she was born at Fort Gordon. You know what I'm saying? King saw when she was a baby.
Yeah.
She is 16 now, dog.
It's been that long?
Yeah, dog. 16. Yeah, she's 16, dog. Get ready to try and take my keys. I'm trying to have it. About to go get these daggone face off double twins Desert Eagle chrome faded.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, Shada. If you raise her like I raised mine, ain't no boy wonder gonna date her. Cause she gonna give them hell, boy.
My oldest stepdaughter, she can't stand this. I still don't like that nigga she with.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, but Shada, you can do that for the sports discussion as far as with the WNBA. And I'll give you that time in the segment right there, along with your sports history. How about
For
that?
sure.
You get
Appreciate
you
that.
get a double. Ain't no problem. Ain't no problem. That's what I do. That's what we do here. We help each other out. Speaking of help, somebody needed help in the first round, and the first question is, what was that what was for oh my goodness what was the strategy for OKC in the first round? Look at that, I wrote that all wrong. Yeah, hey, I was rushing, I got a lot of them, but anyway, shut the hell up. What was the strategy, let me get that off of there, for OKC in the first round?
Who's that director?
Oh, shot, I'm sorry, my apologies, go and answer that shot.
My bad. Like
no, I didn't say a name, so I'm saying it now. That was so
my bad. So as far as OKC is concerned, y'all already know how I feel about them. From the outset, from the year, it's their championship. They're the reigning champs, and they're playing like it. The cohesiveness of what they're doing on the court is just ridiculous. That they put passes out there where at any point of the game they know where every player is going to be. So it's interesting to see them go ahead and breeze through the first round. I do admit that I expected them to dispatch their opponent faster than they did. I did expect that. So yeah, but they're playing like champions, and it's their crown to give up.
That's what everybody's saying. What about you there, Farrell? What do you think was the strategy for OKC in the first round?
Well, one is to continue flopping so people can get to the free throw line. I would say that. They did get the 4-0 sweep on their opponent, which is I think it was the Suns. They played the Suns.
But I agree with you on that, but I think the flopping has to go on a rating scale, and I don't think they're the highest ones.
It don't matter. Right now, they have average flop attempt. I think that should be something that we need to start adding on to their playoff. What you call it? Flopping attempts, because Jesus, boy, these jokers here. I've never seen such soft ass people that fall to the damn court. Like they should have knee pads on now, so much they've fallen down.
Oh my goodness!
It's their championship to lose. Defending it. Everybody's talking about Detroit. Detroit, they had their situation, but listen, SGA is
later. But right now, we just OKC and Phoenix. We gonna get to all.
I don't know, and so it's a 7.7 to 7.8 free throw attempts per game for SGA in the postseason. So
I thought it was more than that.
Well, that's what it says now. It's
okay. Oh, that's why you're freezing up, man. You better get
and then it was nine free throw attempts last season. So in the playoffs. So for right now, it's almost 8 attempts a game. So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean?
I mean, I hear you I like the fact that you got your numbers right in front of you. But this thing is, as the barbershop would say, bro, you got to look at it like this. I like the fact that you got the numbers so we can go ahead and see the bare facts on paper. But watching some of this first round, there was some stuff that happened in this. There shouldn't have been no daggone stumbles in the first round. The talent on these teams, we shouldn't be talking about this, looking at free throws. We should be like, okay, yeah, they were expected to get out. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is a little disappointing for the first round. And the fact that you pointed that out, that's a great point.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's how everything is going now. I don't know. Like they said the number 18. Like, what was it? Who took well, we're gonna talk about that too. But like some teams shouldn't be going as far.
Exactly, I agree, 100%.
Like SGA with 4-0, you playing the 8 seed. You're supposed to whip their ass 4-0.
Yeah,
I said, being professionals, I'll give you 4-1.
Right.
Maybe.
But as a play-in team on the 8 seed,
They should
No,
not be. You should not be struggling with the playing team.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be resting like Jordan used to do. I'm supposed to be resting. I'm taking care
I
of
look
business
at it.
so I can rest.
This is where I agree with you on this point to the most point. Back in the day, when you saw the playoffs, you was like, okay, they made it to the first round. Okay, it's nice they made the playoffs, but that's it. Nowadays, it's like, okay, we never know because injuries. Somebody pulled the wrong.
Man.
Yeah.
Man, hey, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, because I am disappointed in about 50% of the team that we're gonna talk about today.
They're weak.
Well, that comes back to the next the next question. Were there any standouts for Phoenix to give them a hand or help them out?
Standouts in that series?
In that series, we just talking, in that whole, I mean, they ain't going nowhere else right now. They probably home cutting their grass.
But, I'm just saying,
Phoenix.
though,
All they doing is sweeping rocks. They ain't got no grass.
That's where they play, may not be where they live. So,
and that's probably why they can't win. There's no grass.
Nobody has grass
in that state. I've driven from one end of the state to the other. There's not a piece of grass.
No, we're wrong. We're wrong, Shada.
Okay.
They got grass. They got grass at the zoo, and they got grass on the golf course.
That's it.
Everything else is artificial turf.
Goddamn. Maybe they rearranging their rocks, getting ready for their skip contest.
I told my wife. I said anywhere from Texas over and that side of the country, they see rattlesnakes like we see gators. I'm not trying to go.
Right. Exactly.
No,
but no, there's
back
nothing.
to the question.
There's nothing Phoenix could have. There's nothing Phoenix could have did. That's why they got beat 4-0.
Yeah, nothing. There's nothing to report here.
Nothing.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Tim?
What up, Tim?
Damn.
Tim a Lakers fan. Poor dude. He about to be disappointed this round too, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
But Tim and LeBron about to go to the same place.
Yeah, they about
to go fishing together at the end of the season.
Yeah, dog. I
don't know if Tim can afford to go where LeBron go.
Oh no, Tim can't. He live in Charleston. He got all the water he need.
Yeah, just tell LeBron to send him an invite because he coming. Let's get the fishing reel.
Who that? Let's see.
Who's Black Gold?
I know say no what brethren mean, so me and my friend.
Oh, okay.
All right.
That one they all hey.
I'm looking at
least one of us understand what's going on. Hey, welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy yourself.
For sure.
For sure. You will. All right, but for me, I'm just gonna throw it on out there because Devin Booker played just like Devin Booker average.
Man, listen.
And hold on, Shada. Hold on there, Shada. Now we all know in the playoffs, stars are supposed to shine. And he wasn't shining. I mean, he averaged during the season 26, but he averaged in the playoff 23. So that's not going up. That's going down to me, in my opinion. So, and I mean, he's a standout for the wrong reason.
No, I'm saying you just proved our point. So
I have to contribute, so I'm contributing.
Yeah.
There is nothing to support here. Never in the history of niggerdom did anybody say they're going to see Devin Booker.
Okay.
And the thing about hey, Devin Booker did shine. He a light bright. He shined all right.
You would know.
Him and Clay Thompson has ruined it for them lights in the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? They ruined it for them.
See, Shada, that's where you're wrong. There's light skin and there's bright skin. Devin Booker.
Hey, I'm sorry about that. He's talking about you when you talk about him with LeBron and them.
No. It's not the same thing. He's dating one of the Jenners. Your boy is just messed up with Megan Thee Stallion. There's a different there's levels to this thing.
Boy, she put that guard. Well, anyway, that's another show.
Yeah. Just saying, but just put it out there.
Well, yeah, put it out there. But since Phoenix didn't have a prayer and a hope, and they hoped that they could win, but they didn't even get a game. But
Bro, this is the same Phoenix Suns that Kevin Johnson used to play for and Charles Barkley back in the day. When have they ever told you that they were real? Dan Marley played for that team. They ain't never won nothing.
Amari Stoudemire played for that team.
They ain't never won nothing.
Matter of fact, what was the name from
Kevin Durant
Charles
tried to help them.
Charles
and
Barkley was closest to them getting to championship, and they lost to who?
No, but when they had what's his face, the run and gun guy, the dude from Australia, the point guard the Dallas Mavericks had.
Oh, you talk about Steve Nash?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. There, they did have. Yeah, but that was at the end of his career, though.
What was his name? Carbajal.
It just tells you no matter who went.
They had that dude from
yeah.
Brazil. What was the dude from Brazil?
Yeah. But
Dude from
their
Brazil that
best
had that funny
chance and their
shot?
only chance was when they had Charles Barkley.
You know the dude that had the funny shot from Brazil.
Oh, man, what the?
Because you had Carbajal, you had the one dude he went to Phoenix. I mean, he went to Los Angeles Lakers. Come on, man.
It's hard,
He's
man.
Brazilian.
I can't remember, dog. Phoenix wasn't one of those teams that pop out and anybody followed unless it was a big name. Kevin Johnson, the only reason I know him is because he was there doing something and then he became a mayor or something. That's it.
I'm telling you, man.
Phoenix ain't never done nothing spectacular for nobody.
Barbosa, man.
Barbosa, man. See, down you
Leandro Barbosa, man. They had
He's
him.
a journeyman.
They had Bradley Beal. They had Grayson Allen. They even had Nurkic.
Listen.
So what? Anyway,
this is a Phoenix. Phoenix is the bird that's never going to rise from that. It ain't that one. Ain't going to never come back.
Well, right now, well, put it like this. Right now, Phoenix is doing what we doing, watching the show. We moving right along to the Rockets and the Lakers.
I'll let your boy.
How did the Rockets' young players handle the playoff pressure?
You know,
go to there, answer that there, Pharaoh.
I'm not sure how I could answer that.
Yeah, you can.
Because I mean, they lost 2 games. You know what I'm saying? They lost 2. They lost 4 games. They only won 2, and they actually the Lakers beat them with the 41-year-old LeBron James. I don't know. I don't know how you say they handled it because they let an old man beat them. I'll be a little bit
maybe
upset.
they didn't handle it then.
That's terrible. You're disrespectful for that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, because they didn't have Jokic, and they lead a Japanese player beat them. So
don't do that. The boy's half black. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, but his name is all Japanese, so
but it doesn't matter. He still got the DNA. Don't do that. Don't do that.
They let a Japanese dude.
Don't do that, man. Come on, bro. Listen. First of all, I don't even know why he's talking so disrespectful on the podcast.
He didn't come a long way.
First of all, you can't. We've always talked about how these players, we watch players come up, and this Rui Hachimura went ahead and did his thing at Gonzaga. He got drafted, and he actually
went to the Wizards
from the minute he got to the NBA.
He went to the
Wizards. You know what I'm saying? Don't do him like that. You know what I'm saying?
Know.
If you did Bronny like that, that's different. I'll be hurt, but it'll be true. But don't do Rui like that. I'm saying.
Hey.
Rui didn't come a long way.
I'm going to give credit where credit's due. And the fact that we all we want Father Metamucil to go ahead and retire. He did do his thing too, even though he got tired. But I'm just saying, I understand what
he got really tired.
Feel like when you come around that lap, when you run that first 3 laps too fast, and that wind hits you on the daggone backside, and you know you daggone
Hey, when you went from a 0 grade to a 3% grade,
That's what, we can't give you that consistency.
Yeah,
But
that's
to
exactly what
answer the
happened.
question, how do you think they handled it? They lost the series 4-2. So
Oh, they showed us exactly who they were. They're babies. Welcome to the. Oh, it was so cute. Participation trophy. That was so cute.
And speaking of which, was KD not playing the main factor in the Rockets' exit?
No. No.
I'm gonna mirror the same answer.
No.
Oh man,
I believe if KD would
I
have
would
went
like
in
to
there,
ask the question, but my response to that question since you put it out there, what has KD done since he won a championship with the Golden State Warriors that lets you feel that he could come up off an injury and lead a team to win anything?
And then he only played one game.
Okay, then.
And they lost that one.
I just want to know. I just want to go ahead and see if somebody can put a poll out there. See, now we can go ahead and talk about that.
Yeah.
Hey, all I'm saying is that he's not there to win them a championship. He's there to teach them young players how to play and become champions.
How? He jumped on a team that had championships already. How is he going to teach somebody how to be a champion? You can't teach somebody how to be a champion when you can.
Hey, tell you what, this is what you do. Ask your agent.
No. See,
no. Now, see, y'all talking about the business aspect.
No, I didn't talk about no business aspect.
No.
You said that he's there to show them how to win a championship. He's only one on the team that had champions already.
Correct.
So there's no way
the wrong person to put that on.
Yeah.
So you saying that Kevin Durant doesn't have skills? Or you saying he doesn't have
skills?
That's what I'm saying.
Teach them how to be a champion.
Basketball skills, knowing how to read defense, because we all know how he gets to see a lot of defense.
He's not that guy.
I don't know, Tim. I disagree with you.
He's not that guy. He's not that guy.
You don't know what's going on in the locker room or on the court.
I know exactly what's going on in the locker room. We saw his trajectory of his career. When he was at OKC, he had Russell with him. He had your boy, the beard coming off the bench.
Yeah, James Harden.
They couldn't get by Golden State. They kept beating their ass. So KD got in his feelings, and he was like, "Oh, let me go join Golden State." And he went to Golden State, who already had a couple championships. And let me join them.
Before.
And then he left Golden State, and then he decided he wanted to go to New Jersey to team up with Kyrie and all of them.
No,
and then he decided, no, that wasn't working.
Hold on, my brother. Hold on, brother.
Yeah,
I believe, and I'm gonna get this correctly, that Kevin Durant went from OKC
to Golden
then he
State.
went to Houston.
He went to damn Golden State.
Okay, all right. And then he went to Houston. Then he went to, okay. All right. No, you're right. I'm saying, hey, when a brother wrong, a brother admit.
No. We're just going based off of you saying him teaching them how to be a champion.
But he can. Just because you don't like him personally, just because you think that he's a slacker as far as the championship, his skill alone. No, I'm just saying he's been around and he has knowledge and skill that can teach these young brothers. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We're gonna keep it moving because we have other teams going. Look at here. We going to Minnesota. What? We going to Minnesota and Denver. We're going to Minnesota and Denver. All right. Without Ant-Man,
all I know is
who were the Wolves' success? What were the Wolves' success?
Who gives a damn? We're going back to Kevin Durant and you.
Hey, whoa.
And you talking about him being
we have a lot of teams to get to.
When the man hasn't led anybody to do anything.
We're going to agree to disagree, but we have.
I'm not agreeing. No, I don't do that. You do that
without Ant-Man. Pharaoh.
I didn't do that.
Without Ant-Man, what were the Wolves' success to beat in Denver?
So we're going to move on without settling that debate?
Exactly.
No, we have other stuff to go on, and we can't beat a dead horse because we always do with that. Now, Shada. Let's go on because we got a lot going on. Without Ant-Man, what were the Wolves' success to beat Denver?
Listen. I'm good.
Okay. Wolves they played good ball together. Period. They showed that they could play without him or with him, and they just looked like they hungry. Period.
Even though Minnesota, they won their last 4 games without him, and then in the first round for the hamstring, it was a hamstring. So that right there shows that Minnesota, even without him, because they had that young boy coming up in there, what was his name? Shannon or Sharpley, whatever it was, came in there and he just sped up the whole game for the team. That's what I saw in that first round. And then, what about you there, Farrell?
I only have one thing to say. Denver didn't show up to play. It made the damn Timberwolves look good, and that's all that was. They just didn't show up to play.
Oh,
They were the 3 seed. They were the 3 seed, and they let a 6 seed beat them without their supposedly star player who's average at best in the playoffs. So,
but with that defense, Minnesota's defense was stifling, especially Jaden McDaniels. So, and speaking of which, why are you saying that, Farrell? Does Rudy Gobert have the formula to beat the Joker?
No,
beating the Joker.
No, like I said, Joker just didn't show up. He was a runner-up for MVP of the season, and he didn't show MVP caliber play. So no.
So, Wayne, don't you think that the defense that Gobert and the team was putting on him forced him to take him out his game?
No, they did not play their game, which made Timberwolves look better. The Timberwolves played their game. Denver did not show up. So what are we talking about? You
didn't see any. Candidate. So you hold on a minute.
No,
no. This is my opinion. I'm asking the question about defense for Minnesota. You saying they didn't have any?
I didn't say they didn't have defense. I said Denver did not show up, so it made Timberwolves look better at what they did. That's all I'm saying, because like I said, Ant-Man didn't show up. He wasn't there. And then when he did there, he got hurt. So you telling me you couldn't take a team that's a number 6 seed and you're number 3 runner-up MVP on the team, and you could not beat a number 6 seed team? And Rudy Gobert wasn't playing well all season. Now all of a sudden he's shining in the playoffs? Get out of here with that shit, man. That didn't make sense to me.
Hey, they say people show up in the playoffs. What about you, Shada?
Well, with that point, I completely disagree, because I am one of the ones that stay on Rudith, and I have to apologize to him and call him Rudy, because he actually played basketball like a big man for the first time in a long time. That much I will give him. I'm not going to take that from him. He actually showed up and he played good center, fundamental basketball, stayed his butt on the ground, and I didn't allow the Joker to dictate to him what he was going to do for more than half the game. Now, are you going to stop Joker? No, you're not. But you could shut him down for the most part by using your size. And the thing that I think that made Minnesota so deadly, and they're probably my sleeper team right now, is because the fact of the matter, they're hungry. And I am actually watching Anthony Davis to see how much he's going to go ahead and try and lead this team. Anthony Edwards, to try and see if he's going to be able to lead this team. And I'm liking what I'm hearing coming out of his mouth as far as taking a back seat and being a team player, because Bones Highland and all them, Naz Reid and all them guys, they're playing basketball somewhat to like what the Celtics were playing when they were freaking making that run for the championship. And that's how I see them playing right now. So I give them lots of props for showing up in the playoffs. Denver, Farrell might be right. They didn't show up, but that's not Minnesota Timberwolves' fault. That's Denver's fault. That's something Denver needs to answer for, not for Minnesota. That's just my opinion.
And that's what I said that. But like I said, I didn't say Rudy played bad. I'm saying Joker's MVP caliber play didn't show up, which made Rudy Gobert look like a great defensive player during the series.
I guess you could say that too as well.
Yeah. So
well,
it is what it is.
To me, it just looked like Minnesota took them out the game. They played hard defense, and Jay McDaniels, I mean, he was a monster. And then what was that game? Game 3. After that game, Jay McDaniels, he sat out there and said that their defenders suck. Can't nobody do anything. And then the next game goes out there and prove it. And that was the game that he made the layup, and Joker got mad, took him out of his game. And that's what they did without Ant-Man.
What's the light-skinned dude name? He didn't play well either.
Oh, he got hurt.
Talking about the point guard for Denver, Murray.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Murray.
Oh, Murray. Oh man, Colin Murray. Anyway,
Yeah, Murray didn't play well either. So
I thought you were talking about the other dude with the braids.
Well, I just look at it like this.
that
There's
didn't
some
play.
teams in the NBA that are built to win multiple championships. And I think those days of seeing 3 and 4 championships in a dynasty are fast coming to an end, because of the mere fact that the field is so level now and the game is so fast. Because I'm telling you right now, those teams right now that I've watched in the playoffs, the teams that are able to hit free throws, that are able to come together when it's clutch time and don't tighten up, those are the teams that are surviving. So whatever you do, whatever you leaned on during the regular season, you got to ratchet that up in the playoffs. And I think some teams are adjusting to that better than others.
You hit it right on the head there, Shada, with our next series here between the Spurs and the Blazers. After losing game 2 without Wemby, does this show a serious sinkhole in the Spurs game?
No. I would say no. I am thoroughly, and I think I said this last week, I'm thoroughly impressed with Wemby's play for a big man. I am thoroughly impressed with him. Regardless of what the naysayers might say, he needs to put on weight, but I'm talking about right now on the court. He's playing phenomenal basketball. He's willing to give up his body to help put his team in a winning position. I love everything I'm seeing about him. The team is getting that same kind of attitude, and I hope that this is just a doggone bump in the road, but how they recover from this is going to truly show us if they're have that true Spur pedigree from back in the day, because the Spurs are one of those teams when Pop was there, no matter what you do, you couldn't daggone sleep, you couldn't daggone slack a little bit. So if they have a little bit of that still in them, we might see something. But then again, they're a young team as well, so we shall see.
Yeah, and that was you saying something earlier about no teams or no more dynasties, and the young teams are coming up, just like with OKC. That's why you think San Antonio going to be one of those teams.
Free agency is going to keep that from happening, guys. The money out there that these players get, they're going to move. They're going to move to chase the money. Now, unless they want to stay in the area, that's fine. But just like NFL, and we're never going to see dynasty football again because of free agency.
Yeah, I mean, the landscape is changing as far as money wise and what players can get for their NILs and all that. So yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Yeah, but teams right now, what they're doing is like OKC, they have 4 superstars on there that they're going to have to pay. So they're saying is, hey, we can get it now, and once the time comes, we have to. They're not getting rid of SGA.
Well, we know that, but the fact of the matter is,
but what I'm saying is they have a lot of stock value in the players that they have.
Only until this year.
Well, I'm just saying they're thinking longevity here, whereas once it's time for the salary come, because I'm sure everybody's salary is going to be coming up. I know J Dubs is. So
what are you saying? I don't understand.
Can I finish before y'all interrupt me? Good Lord.
No, I'm saying, okay.
What I'm saying is this. You were saying the salary cap is going to change it. Yeah,
no, I did not change it. I didn't say salary
Excuse
cap.
me, free agency. My apologies.
Oh, thank you.
You said free agency. My apologies. Now, even with the free agency, with OKC and those teams that have players that are worth that, they may not lose. They may lose one player, but in return, they're going to get something that's probably even more, maybe a couple of first-round picks or some money. So even a lot of teams, they like OKC, they trying to get their stuff right now, and some teams they just can't afford to do that, like the Wizards. They can't.
Mm.
Even in free agency, you still need money.
No, I get that. No, I'm looking based off of past legacies of teams that had long runs. Like the last ones was going to be San Antonio when they got people to replace some of the aging players.
Chicago
I
Bulls.
think San Antonio, besides the new what you call Golden State, they're the last real dynasty that we can really say happened.
Correct.
So everything else now is kind of like it's going to be bits and pieces of people getting championships around that used to be those old teams, but I don't think anybody's going to have like a 6, 7, 8, 9 year run, running at it. The only last person that actually did it was LeBron, but he did it on 4 teams. So
but my thing is, and that's why I tend to agree with you as well, Pharaoh, because the bottom line is right now, teams, we've all said it over and over with NFL, Major League, this, that, and the other. It's a follow fashion country. So whatever is hot right now, most teams right now, when you look at the salary cap and the packages that you're getting, people are signing 2 to 3 year deals with guaranteed money. So up to that daggone 3 year time is when teams look to turn over, especially after you win a championship. Because the bottom line is, when you win a championship, all those players want to get paid. Everybody's going to want to get paid. There's only so long you can go paying those daggone core players for so long. Just like we're looking at it right now. Look at the Celtics. There's no way the Celtics team is going to stay together after next year. They don't have the money for it. All the players going to want to get paid.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens to OKC when that time comes.
But I'm saying, if you look at their contracts or when they signed their contracts,
you are right.
What I'm saying is, when you look at when they signed their contracts, all your core players, and if they're signing contracts at the same time for max deals within 1 to 2 years of each other, that's a year difference between when you're ready to renegotiate. So either way you put it, you're looking at it right now, the way the landscape is shaped. Any team out there, NFL, whatever, you're going to sign a contract to get at least 2 to 3 years guaranteed out of some of your major players. Outside of that, if you're performing in a way where they're bringing more revenue, which is why the Lakers keep LeBron, is because he's bringing revenue and bringing people to the seats at his old age. Outside of that, nah, dog. You're not gonna be sitting on no team for no daggone 3-4 daggone years winning no champions like the daggone Chicago Bulls. That's not gonna happen. Not in this economy. Come on now.
No.
We all know that ain't shit that happens. Like I said, let's see what happens with OKC. How long that their winning streak is going to be going on. But now we're done with the West. Now we're going to move on to the East. Speaking of the East, the first one.
Oh, you forgot though. Before you finish, you forgot Wemby set. Wemby set.
The 12 blocks.
12 blocks. So
yeah,
you got to think. To me,
but that's this series.
Huh?
That's this series. It was. They in the first. That was the first game of the second round.
Yes,
first game of the second round.
First game. Yeah.
It was it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought it was the last game of the first series.
Nope.
All right, my bad.
No, because
they
game.
beat. Yeah,
okay, my bad.
They won 4-1. No, you good. They won 4-1, and against.
No, I thought it was the last game of that series that he set that record. My bad.
No, but
and I think that's why everybody was so shocked that they lost.
Because I saw him with all those fouls that they called. So I was thinking that wasn't the game. My bad.
We're gonna need a whole show for the officiating, because that's all gambling.
I'm telling you, man. Trash.
Hey, so somebody, but we're gonna get to that too. Moving on, Detroit and Orlando. How did Detroit win this series after being down 2-1?
Simple answer.
I mean, excuse me, 3-1.
Simple answer.
That's a wrong. No, that's a typo. Being that they were down.
There's a simple answer. I know what you're trying to say, but there's a simple answer with that.
What's that?
They finally daggone realized that why the hell are we playing with this daggone lower seed? We are not this high seed for a reason. They woke up and Cade was like, what in the? We are out here playing, what are they, the 8th seed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We struggling with the 8th seed. What is this, NCAA? bro. This is NBA. You do not struggle with the 8th seed. Even though they went to the playoffs last year, who they got? Wagner and Banchero.
Yeah, he was hurt.
And freaking old boy journeyman from Toronto. What's his name? That was up there with your boy. No, the dude that was up there with your boy that was with old boy in Toronto for the longest. That point guard. What's his name?
Van Exel. Not Van Exel.
Damn, what?
You said Van Exel?
Van Cleef.
Did he say Van Exel? Bro, I know he did not say Nick Van Exel.
I forgot he even played. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot Van Exel played.
You are really showing your age now, bro. You
Man,
said
shut the hell up. Answer the question. You heard.
Man, I had to look outside to make sure I was still in the same house.
Shut up. What the hell?
Like, because I didn't have a house when that Van Exel played. I had to make sure I was in my
this
house.
is before daggone all that mess, before all of the daggone sleeping to each other and talking. What is wrong? Did you say Nick Van Exel?
Tell that do-rag. Shout out that do-rag got him, man.
Oh my god, y'all stupid.
Oh, anybody watching the show is cracking the hell up right now. He said Nick Van Exel. I said, Lord have mercy.
There's people researching that shit. They forgot about him.
Anybody watching our show probably like, who is that? They gotta Google that.
Hey, hold on, I'm about to research where he at right now.
Was her. That's who you talking about. All right, but
don't worry, I'm gonna keep the party going in my segment. We're going
Farrell, how did Detroit win the series after being down 3-1?
Already answered it.
Yeah, that I would say that Orlando Magic did surprise them a little bit. They were 3-1, and they took them for granted for game 5. Detroit did. And for some odd reason, when they went back to Orlando, they decided that they wanted to play a little bit more than they could, which shows you that in basketball, you never know who's hot and who's not sometimes.
No, and Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Bill Lambier, and all that made a phone call. That's what happened.
We said they channeled the old Pistons.
They made a phone call.
Old Pistons because Cade Cunningham was missing easy plays. Then he got hurt one. Did he play all games, all the series? I think he was out one of the games.
He played. No, he was out games before, and then he came back, and they were worrying about him playing. Yeah,
right. So, with that being said, man, they said we're playing with the number 8 team, and we are here BSing. All we had to do was win one more. They let them win 2 in a row.
I mean, come on, you are Detroit. You talking about Ben Watson,
and you had the best record going into the playoffs.
Come on, bro.
You had the best record
in the East. Best record in the East.
Yeah,
OKC had the best. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I thought they would come out here and be like Detroit Bad Boys on that, but they came out here and was like, okay, we gonna play pity pat with these cats.
Right. So what's it tonight? They played their first game tonight, don't they?
Especially when they lost the first game at home.
They need to stop hanging out with freaking daggone that man that like to go to Disney and play with them little fairy daggone spinning things. Daggone boy from South Carolina. Jenkins need to keep the people to himself.
What are you talking about?
Lindsey Graham down here freaking daggone walking around with magic wands and stuff. That's what the Orlando Magic lost. They all had the wands.
Oh my God, you dude calling them fairies.
I'm just saying.
But to me, I kind of agree with both of you mixed together. Detroit, they took Orlando likely, and Banchero, he was the only one that's really keeping them in place. But moving on from that, I ask this question: what was the ultimate killer for Orlando?
That Detroit Gator. They never fought King Croc before. That Detroit Gator. That's what happened. Let me tell you something. Listen, there's a difference. There's a difference when you get in the ring. When you get in the ring and you fighting, somebody hits you, and you realize that they ain't playing. If you think I'm playing about the whole situation, go back and watch an old fight between Razor Ruddock Yeah, he's Jamaican.
Ooh.
And Mike Tyson. And when Razor Rudder hit Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson realized that this dude could decapitate him, what did Mike Tyson do?
He went to working on that ass.
Okay, that's what happened with the Detroit Orlando. That's a perfect analogy. That's what happened.
Hey, Farrell, what was the ultimate killer for Orlando?
They couldn't win 3 in a row. That's what
Yeah.
that was. You couldn't win 3 in a row because there was nobody that's ever won a series that was down 3-1. So they kept that record alive as well. We're just gonna keep it like that. They couldn't win 3 in a row.
I ain't go front though. I will give him props. Bankero and that boy Wagner or whatever is the German dude. They can ball. I ain't go front. They can ball.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they just don't. They don't have enough.
Well,
Yeah.
it says in the league's long history, 298 teams had done so, and only 13 survived,
Yeah,
being down 3-1.
yeah. So
Special. It's gotta be special. It's gotta be special.
and one of them is the Miami Heat.
All I know
Yep.
is
Yep,
I've seen
you
a
right
lot
about
of
that.
cats run across the damn Sahara Desert, but none of them run across naked. And I'm telling
Yeah.
you, I'm telling
Hey, you should have said the Gobi Desert. They got rocks.
I'm telling you.
You said that the Gobi Desert. They got more rocks.
Shoot, they
I'm
got
just
a
letting you
desert
know,
in
man.
California. They got nothing.
I'm just letting you know, dog. It get wild out there in the wild. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
All right, and for me, Orlando, they just couldn't shoot. They had it was just all Banchero and then Bain sometimes, and that was
Man, Bain stood in the corner the whole damn game.
Thank you.
That dude was over there. He had his bag packed for damn Cancun already, man. Shit. Hey, the defender was looking for something. The guy that was on the
No
defender
lies
was looking for
detected.
somebody to
No lies.
No.
Because that's what he did in Memphis. He used to run to the corners and daggone get the ball.
Oh man, they
That's
had
what he did in
carries.
Memphis. You can't teach an
Yeah,
old
well,
dog new tricks.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I tell you
but
what,
he
was
hurt.
over there. And my man from Detroit was like, shit, I don't really have to guard him. I can go over here because he doesn't want to get the ball. They ran past him and he was just sitting there looking at him play. It was 4-on-5. Bain was not in the last game.
Oh
Yeah.
man, stupid. You stupid.
Disrespectful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because he get all that money. We talking about him.
Yeah,
I should go stay in the corner.
See, Wagner was hurt, and I know Suggs, he didn't do anything. And even Wendell Carter, he was playing defense, but he wasn't contributing to any on the offense.
Listen,
So-
man. Listen. Ever since Shaq came here and gave them a taste of what it might be like to win a championship, Orlando ain't been the same.
You
They ain't been the same. We ain't never recovered.
ain't lying.
And with
That's
that
fact.
being said, does this series win make Detroit the favorite in the East to win the East? No?
Yeah. I can't say that either.
Mm-mm.
Because I think New York found some traction.
Yeah, but even with that, that's my team, and I love the Knicks to death.
Yeah.
But
We're going to talk
Yeah.
about them, but
Yeah.
let's stick to this.
okay, does
Yeah,
the
no,
East series make Detroit favorite? No. The answer
No?
is
What is that,
definitely
Farrell?
not.
Yeah, I said no. No.
No.
They don't because
Okay,
they showed their ass. If they would have sat there and eliminated the Magic,
I would have been scared of
Let's
them.
say 4-1. This is say 4-1 hypothetically. In all actuality, it should be 4-0, but let's say 4-1. I would still say yes. But with them, with Orlando stretching them out to Game 7, I don't think so. Now I think they have something that unless they dismantle the Cavs right now, then I will change my mind. But until then, no.
All right. I'm gonna say no as well. I mean, because no,
Man, what the hell?
I'm just gonna say no. All right, let's go on here to the Cavs in Toronto. Who was the X factor in the Cavs win over Toronto? Now, before anybody say anything, everybody know about Donovan McNabb. But
No.
other than him,
You
Donovan
mean
Mitchell.
Mitchell?
I mean, excuse me, Mitchell. I'm Man, I'm really fucking up names tonight, ain't I?
It's because football is what we usually talk about. We like to we spend so much time with football.
No, I'm going through withdrawals.
Yeah. It's about this time it starts.
Okay. Everyone talks about Donovan Mitchell, but other than him, who do you think was X factor in this game? Because me personally, I don't think he was. And you know what? Let me go first, if y'all don't mind me doing.
Yeah, go ahead.
To me, I think it was Mosley, because his defense and him and Jared Allen, the big men in the middle, they protected that damn paint. And Scotty Barnes was trying to come down there. Yeah, he got a couple in there, but you weren't coming down that paint without one or two of them sitting up there knocking your shit around. And the offensive boards, that was important for Cavs. Now, the series went 7, and it was tied back and forth, but rebounding and Jared Allen and Mosley, that to me was the X factor of the game. Shada.
To be honest with you, I don't even know why both of them was in the playoffs. To be honest with you, that's how I felt watching their games. I was very, very disappointed in what the product the Cavs put on the court compared to what they were doing all season. And I'm not gonna lie, I do have some love for Donovan Mitchell because he is about to get married to my girl Coco from the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So he might be a little bit distracted right now because she looked like she smelled like cocoa butter. You know what I'm saying? He might be distracted. Yeah. I ain't gonna front. He got to go on. I ain't gonna front.
You talking about Coco Jones?
Yeah,
he dating Coco Jones.
Yeah, they engaged.
Hey man, you ain't supposed to know that. I don't care about that.
No,
but Coco, that woman can blow.
They engaged. That's why he can't hit the basket sometimes. It takes him so long to get started because he keep looking at it.
I guess Tatum and introduced them to because he's dating LMA, yeah.
What the fuck they got to do with basketball, fellas?
Hey, it's
basketball
not about
players.
Basketball,
they're gonna be on. They're gonna be on the next Basketball Wives.
It affects how you perform on the field. It affects how you perform on the court. It's important.
What do you think that, Shada? You saying?
You see what happened to Magic? Don't act like that didn't happen.
Hey, Magic was a pimp, boy.
Don't act like that didn't happen. Don't act like you saw what Tiger did to the PGA. Don't act like he wasn't over there slaying them.
Yeah, he hurt right now.
Yeah, he sure is.
I'm just pointing out facts. That's all.
Oh Lord. As a matter of fact, who do you think was the X factor for Cleveland in winning the game? Winning the series.
I mean, like you said, I can't disagree with your take. Jared Allen has been around for a minute too. He was, as a matter of fact, he was with the Nets for a minute. And Mosley has been there. I think he left and came back.
Yep.
He's turning into one of that. He's turning into a Udonis Haslam for the Miami Heat. Udonis, whatever. Yeah, he was there, and he was for a long time. I was like, I didn't know he was still on the team, but he's just down there doing the thing. So that's how I look at him. So,
right.
I thought start the team. I didn't see anybody that stood out that made me go, ooh. No.
They're
not impressive.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Farrell.
Yeah.
What about you?
When it comes to Donovan Mitchell, he's the star, but I would say that the role players is really what pushed them forward in this series. And like you said, Allen and definitely Barnes, because they was contributing on defense as well as offense. I believe that was the real difference in their win. Like I said, there was an even game. They were 5-4 teams, so I'm not looking for a team to be better than the others because they're pretty much evenly matched teams. That's why they're 5-4. That would be a tough series for anybody. So defensively is what I say was the edge, and then went to Cleveland.
You're right there, Farrell, because they were evenly scored until the 7th game. So, what was it, 669 to 669? Come on now.
Yeah, I
And,
mean, and it was a close
you said,
game. Like they didn't blow
it's
him out.
hard
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, and just hit this real quick because I think we already done touched it. We could have done Toronto had done better to try and win this series.
What is better? I mean, Brandon Ingram, I think being out that last game really hurt them in the scoring. That's the only thing I saw that they were missing. The points that Brandon Ingram and the fact that he's got a beautiful turnaround mid-range game. And I think that's a lot missing in the series that they could have played off of. So I think that could have been a factor as well.
Farrell?
I mean, you think about it. The series average was 112 points for Cleveland and 110 points.
Yeah, you saw that.
Right? And the rebounds was like 45 for Cleveland and 40 for the Raptors. It was the
everything is just evenly matched
at 26 and 21 for Cleveland. So you look at it, it was like a player difference, right? Maybe an extra free throw or extra foul, or there's something, extra turnover.
Even the free throws really were the same
in the game. So
I mean, just other than Brandon Ingram being out, I would just say maybe the hustle, maybe home court advantage,
and that's why you won it.
Yeah,
but if you look at the history, of the Toronto Raptors since they started out as a expansion team, they've always only had one or two players that stand out on their team. They've made up, because even with the Sixers coach Nick Nurse was daggone their coach that took them to the championship when Kawhi was there.
Yep.
So I'm just saying they do have a history of having great players, one or two. Vince Carter, you know what I'm saying? But they've never really stood out much more than making scaring one of the top
out up there.
Yeah. So they've always made a little noise, but they've never really daggone broke through to be able to even get invited to the wedding.
Other than that championship with Kawhi Leonard with the four bounce, shot.
Oh yeah, the lucky bounce.
Yeah, so that was about it.
All right, now moving on to our next series, the Knicks and the Hawks here. After losing games 2 and 3 and being down 2-1, what did the Knicks do to win 3 straight? Farrell, I'm gonna get you last shot because I know you.
I'm gonna say the number 8 guy, the African dude. He played his ass off.
The one that came from Toronto.
He was in Toronto.
Anunoby.
Yep.
Yeah, that guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
he was in Toronto.
Okay, yeah, he played his ass
off. Yeah, he got
off,
him a championship.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, he played his ass off. So I would say that was a real big factor. I'm gonna tell you now, if Jalen Brunson cut his hair and get regular hair, I think he'll be more consistent. I think his hair is keeping him from being inconsistent. That's my personal take on that.
Taking all his brain cells away because they're too tight.
I'm sorry, man. I don't like it, man. I don't like his hair.
One thing about you, Farrell, and I love it, is you are fucking candid. I love that shit. You don't give a fuck about it. I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say.
He's petty. That's what it is. He's petty.
No, that ain't petty. He's just an old grumpy man.
No, he's old and petty. Ornery.
Oh, ornery. Oh Lord, no, he ain't ornery. Come on now, he ain't that bad.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. Cut your hair.
Oh my goodness. Well, for me, I say that it was a wake-up call, because when you lose at home and then you go on the road, even though you have fans on the road, because them fans, New York fans in Atlanta, was louder than the Hawks fans.
And that's
they got embarrassed. Yeah, and they got embarrassed because they knew they were better than the young Hawks team. And that young Hawks team, that boy Johnson, woo, ow, that boy ain't no joke. going up there. I
Yeah,
ain't
he-
no joke. You said that Mike smoked now, slamming one and done to make sure it's broke. But they picked up on the defense. That's to me what they did. They slammed down on the defense and started making shots.
Yeah, well, I mean, Karl Anthony Towns is also there. It was a X factor in those games. They ran the plays through him, and that's they had to keep doing that, man.
No. See, I wanted to save the best for last because I know Shata's about to give us a soliloquy.
Oh, man, go talk about the Knickerbockers, man.
No.
The Knicks was relevant was with Patrick Ewing.
No, because there are a lot of things I want to
to.
hear from Shata. Tell us, what did the Knicks do to win 3 straight?
It's simple. If you're playing in New York, for any team out of New York, I'm talking about the boroughs. I'm not talking about northern New York, Buffalo. That's not New York. That's Canada. If you play for New York, you understand? I'm talking about the Yankees, the Knicks, the Islanders, the Rangers. Even some cats get excited about the Mets. I don't know why. But the fact of the matter is, those cats going to the playoffs last year and still remaining with the core team this year, and you didn't do nothing. And to be honest with you, I'm pissed off that they struggled. This should have been a sweep. This shouldn't have been a game. This should have been a sweep. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. And the fact of the matter is, I don't understand why my New York Knickerbockers, when they're up by 15, 16 points, don't realize that 2 points, if you go down and you score 2 points every time and they're going to go down and score and miss and this, that, and the other, you're still ahead. The point, if you're up by 20 points, if you score 2 points, you're still winning. You don't have nothing to prove by shooting threes. If you shoot threes and you miss 3 ball down and go down the court for daggone a minute and a half, back and forth trading baskets, and you're up, guess what? We don't have to do that. Let's run some plays. Let's practice for the next game. Come on, man. These kids are playing. They're out here doing stuff that they didn't do during the regular season. Play hard-nosed defense and let your defense produce your offense, and they're going to win. Period. If the Knicks stick to that right here, they go straight to the championship. Period.
And another thing, Cat stayed in the paint. He had 2 triple doubles.
He ain't need
2,
and that's where he needs to stay.
Thank you.
That's my point. That's my point. That's what all teams need to look at what they did. If you're 7 foot, there's no reason for you to be out there by half court shooting threes. Get your ass down low, 2 points, and you get fouled, you got a 3-point opportunity. That's at least the dunk or the lay-in or whatever. That's a high percentage shot.
Yep.
Why are we out there trying to shoot low percentage shots when you have a guy that can give you high percentage shots?
Because you want to retire and hear him say, "Oh, he's the first 7-footer to hit 45% from 3-point." Nobody cares. What did you do?
Did you win? Did you win?
So he shot 45% in a loss. Get out of here. That don't make no sense.
Hey, don't forget about Bridges and Hart. Those last 3 games, well, the last 2 games, Bridges.
I'm not mad about our auxiliary players. Our auxiliary players, like Bridges, the team he was with, believe it or not, was Phoenix before he got to New York.
I thought he was with Brooklyn.
No, he might have went to Brooklyn and then came to New York. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know he was originally with Phoenix. So he's always been a role player. All those players on the team, Anunoby is the only one actually that I think is taken on, has improved since he left Toronto. Because in Toronto, he was a role player. But now in New York, he's more of a leader on the team. And he's not one of those
3rd season. This is 3rd season with the Knicks too. Because remember, the first season he was, shady and shiesty, and last season, he was good. But this season,
I think he's just basically coming to his own.
If you're 6'8", you better be producing as a basketball player. You're wasting my time. You're wasting my time.
There you go.
I'm just saying, man, I shouldn't have to have another man to teach me how to be better about craft so I can earn more money so I can get another championship. You got a championship because you just happened to be on the team. That's why I didn't know he was on the team.
Oh my goodness.
Again,
What were some of the
that's
Hawks'
what I'm saying.
deficiencies in trying to beat New York?
They got rid of goddamn Trey in the middle of the
Trae
damn
Young.
season. That's the fault. That's what's wrong with them.
They wasn't gonna win nothing with Trey anyway.
Mm-mm.
So that's my
Nah.
point. But that's still a deficiency. At least they probably would have been in better shape, even though
That's
he's
not,
losing hair.
that's not a deficiency. That's a negative. Period.
Man, this motherfucker lost. They traded his ass at halftime. Hey, that's what shit.
First of all, when is the last time that the ATL won anything that you could remember other than the Braves? Don't
They
worry,
don't have
I'll
a
wait.
good, they don't have a good winning percentage for championships.
Okay, then.
They
Okay,
don't
then.
have a good winning for anything except Georgia, Auburn.
But that's not-
no,
that's
that
not
ain't
in
even in
Atlanta, though.
Georgia. No, but that's just in
Hey,
the state.
and Georgia's even on the chopping block. Shit, hold on.
But they won more than the Hawks.
Shit, I think all three of us we've won more than the Hawks. Okay,
And-
what level we talking about?
And we're talking about a
Has
team
the
that
Hawks
produced,
ever won a championship?
No,
not that I can recall or
No.
heard of.
never.
But this we're talking about a team that produced one of the most dominating dunkers in the game,
Mhm.
one of the shortest, most productive players in the game.
Yeah, they have.
Mhm.
1958.
They did? What?
1958. They was based in St. Louis, defeating the Boston Celtics in 6 games.
Bro, that was basically
St. Louis Hawks?
Bro,
Yep.
that was basically 10 years after World War II. Come on, man.
Anyway, let's let
Well,
the Hawks
since moving to Atlanta in 68, no, they are winless.
Yeah,
Championship.
Come on, man. Come on,
Man,
man.
let's leave the Hawks alone. Let them rest in peace. We're gonna get
No,
to the
they
final.
did it. They did it by getting to the playoffs and never winning. It's their fault. If they never go to the damn playoffs, then we wouldn't be talking about them. But they keep going and they keep losing. So it's their fault.
Well,
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, I can't.
Damn, Pharaoh.
This is
I can't. I know. I mean,
right?
this
It's just
the
like
same
the Falcons.
This
The
is the same
Falcons keep
city
going-
that had a Super Bowl literally in their lap and letting the Patriots
In-
walk by and just take
Both
it.
times, guys.
Mhm.
Both
Mhm.
times, Atlanta Falcons was favored to win, and they found a way to lose.
Yeah, it's
Ooh.
terrible. We need to do something.
Oh well.
We
Hey,
need
let's
to
go
ahead-
to the last.
We need to go ahead and get the HBCU bands out and something and do something.
Man,
There's a lot of them down there in Atlanta
I'm just
and
saying,
Georgia.
they need to have a damn potluck or something because it ain't
Practice.
they,
my
hey,
entire family, my
they need to
entire
call up-
family, mama and daddy, my cousins, my uncles, all of them live in Atlanta. And I'm telling you like this right now, yeah, they ain't never gonna win that.
hey,
The
they need to call up.
Falcons.
They need to call up Drumline. Maybe they can pull some shit in. I don't know.
Oh Lord. This motherfucker said
I'm
drum
just
line.
saying, man. They don't need to call them up, man.
You stupid.
AT.
That was unnecessary.
Let's get to Philly and Boston. After being ahead 3-1, what was the wrecking ball that made Boston collapse?
Oh, I got this one.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
Pharaoh.
They first of all, Jaylen Brown is not playing worth $300 million. I don't know what's going on with
Disagree.
Tatum, but
Mm.
last year they had the highest 3-point shot percentage, and that was what was carrying them. And they try to do that again this year, but unfortunately, the team they played against does the same shit, and they made more of them. So, with that being said, I don't know why the 76ers drew that shit out as long as they did, because once again, you should have took your big ass down there to the paint and let them miss their threes. You get your guaranteed twos, and then you're running them out 4-0. But you carried it, you dragged the series out because you tried to match shot for shot with the Celtics. So it's their 3-point attempts. They shoot too many of them, and they're not making enough. And then Jaylen Brown started doing what he was complaining about. He started flopping game 7. He flopped his ass off in Game 7. He looked like a fish out of water. When you complain about LeBron James flopping and shit, or Embiid, but your ass was flopping as well.
Mm.
And now you done flopped your ass home. So that shit was terrible. That was a horrible game.
So
Damn.
go ahead and jump on the back of his wagon. I'm not even gonna let my feet touch the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and keep riding.
Oh, he told you, huh?
I'm gonna go ahead because in Jamaica, when we used to go to school in the mornings, when we didn't want to walk that long ass way, we used to get on the back, hop on the back of the truck and ride the truck down to where the thing, and then hop off. But the stupid ass dude would hop off and stand up straight, and then his face is gonna be tore up. You gotta hop off and keep running, fool. Yeah. Them cats is they doing a little bit of that right there. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't like how that was going down.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I despise the Boston Celtics as much as I despise the Dallas Cowboys. You hear me? There is no reason for anybody to like anything about the Shamrock. It is a farce. It is daggone freaking lunacy. It is a daggone, it's anarchy, and it's a sin. We ain't no daggone thing called no leprechauns. Hear me? Let me tell you like that right now. Jason Tatum ain't never going to be the same again. Because the fact of the matter is, he came back and played well, and then he was on the bench. But it's obvious, I don't think the Celtics are built to operate and win anything big without having all their pieces there together. They're not built that way. They have to be out there. Joe Mazzulla, I don't think he is good at coaching without having his top players there. There's only a few coaches that could do that. Minnesota proved they could do it. You know what I'm saying? San Antonio proved they could do it. The Celtics are the only team that we expected in the last couple of years that have been consistent, along with Golden State and OKC, to know that when they have their core group on the floor, they're dangerous. But they look like they've been fracturing. And ever since they won that championship and all the talk between Jalen and Tatum, and if he's serious and how smart he is and if he deserved money, there's been a lot of distractions. Also, they're the team that lost their coach, Ime Udoka, to that daggone crazy ass chick that I never liked from Jason Poetic Justice. Yeah, what her name is, Nia Long. Can't stand that. She daggone make more of herself.
Hey man, watch your mouth, man. That's my man.
Hey, I don't give a damn. I never liked her. She's always daggone talking trash like she did the it shit. She ain't no Halle Berry. Get the hell out of here.
Is that who he's dating?
No, they broke up.
He was dating.
To me, it was just their shooting. Like you said, Pharaoh, they shot so many threes that they shot themselves out. And I think with Jason Tatum not being there, and then the coach changed the lineup, you know, to try to contend Embiid. And that didn't work out. If he would have left the lineup alone, maybe, even without Jason Tatum. And to me, that was a deciding factor. And also, they couldn't stop Maxey. Maxey was just flying all over the motherfucking place, boy. Yeah, under there, yeah. He was gone.
So I mean, he's fast, but you got to understand, Maxey could only get into those sets only when the Celtics get those long rebounds.
Yeah.
And they kept doing it, which is stupid.
Because they kept shooting threes.
And that's what killed him.
Yeah, that we all said it. What they say, cause and effect.
Tyrese Maxey has 19 points in the second quarter, man.
Dang. That's crazy. And last question for that. When we get up, who finally showed up in the playoffs for Philly and made an impact on the team winning the series?
Oh, that's easy.
Who?
That young boy that came off the bench. That young boy that he out here, he reminds me of Allen Iverson. If you give him any daylight, he will
PJ Edgewood. I mean Edgecombe?
Yeah, that boy.
No, He's a starter. He don't come off no bench.
Well, he wasn't a big
Well,
player on their team. He showed up.
He's from Baylor.
I don't give a damn where he's from, but I know if they're gonna let that boy freaking come around that corner and you don't stop him baseline, he gonna dunk on you.
He came in third for rookie of the year.
I don't care about none of that. All I know is if he come around that corner and he get a step on you, he's gonna posterize you.
And he can shoot the three. And he can defend.
That boy is playing lights out. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, he's
lights
he
out.
was 50. He was 50% and 45% from 3 points against them.
Thank
He
you,
don't know what he don't know. He don't know what he don't know.
Yeah, Farrell, what do you think? Who finally showed up for the playoffs?
Well, I mean, I can't say Edgecombe finally showed up. He just played his part in whatever. I think Maxi's the catalyst. I think when Embiid got put in, when Embiid came in, they kind of went away from what they were doing to
slow the game down. Yeah.
Right. So because he's slow. Shit, nigga slow.
And
you gotta slow the game down because he's slow.
And his growth ain't healed all the way.
Yeah. And he out there looking crazy. So I believe Maxey is their guy right now, and they got to run through him. But like I said, we're obviously not NBA coaches that know enough, but I think with the pieces they have, that they play a different way, is play inside out instead of outside in. I believe the 76ers can take it if Embiid stays healthy. But
no, he can't. No.
And that's the problem right there.
And he's not even playing tonight.
No. He don't Embiid.
He's not playing tonight.
No, he ain't playing tonight.
Get out of here.
Nope.
Embiid is a low key. He's a low key freaking James Harden. He's a low key James Harden, and that not as bad as that was Ogden when he came out. I just don't like
Greg Oden
in the game when he daggone misses a block or he misses an assignment. He act like his leg is killing him, but when he's on offense, he's looking to shoot a three. That boy, he needs to work on his work ethic.
Oh my goodness!
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what happened when he got that damn 3-year extension. He think his life is secured now.
Yep.
The man has not played one full season.
He can get traded in a heartbeat.
Remember I told y'all he played 38 games during this last season and earned $52 million.
I'm telling you like this right now. I'm telling you like this right now. You take Wemby and put Wemby on the Sixers and they win the championship.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
1,000%. I'm telling you, every team is one good player away from winning, other than SGA. I mean, other than Oklahoma.
OKC.
Right? OKC. But let's say you put Wemby with Detroit, that's guaranteed win.
Yeah, wrong T. You can't stop that.
Right? But you put him on the Sixers, you put Embiid on the end of the bench, we won't even know who Embiid is anymore.
Nope.
Nope.
I agree.
Well,
with
to end this out, end this series out, the NBA playoffs. Which series was the best series to watch?
Tomorrow, first round, of course.
First round, yes.
I'm gonna say OKC because they finished the motherfuckers like they're supposed to. Everybody else is playing around. That's what type I want to see. I want to see in there slice the juggler and keep it moving. Like, let's do this.
Oh man,
don't drag it out. I don't want 7 games.
I was most impressed with the San Antonio series because it really got I really got to see what Wemby would be like in the playoffs. I was happy to see him win his first series under his back, but the way he did it, I was not expecting that at all. And like I told y'all for weeks now, I've watched plenty. There's some teams in the NBA I just cannot watch, and the Spurs were one of them. I have to apologize to all my Spurs fans. I can actually watch them play a game now.
I agree with you on that. They were definitely a surprise for me because I enjoyed watching them myself.
Yeah, they were really well watching.
Y'all been sleeping on the Spurs. Well, here in Texas, certain stations at certain times we can watch those games. So
no,
watch.
Not to say that the Spurs have been such a
fundamental.
very basic, fundamental team. They're not exciting to watch,
I
even though they
I
win.
told you. I said that this is not
but
the
now
same old
you have-
Spurs.
Right, you have an exciting player in a young
Right.
dude from France.
A young team.
Yeah, that team as well. And I'm with Shot on that. For him to mature in one season
Mhm.
shows you what you can do if you hone your craft. Because we saw that in Giannis when he came to the Bucks,
Mhm.
how he honed his skill. Now, if he get
Oh,
rid of his
he honed
brother,
it
I think
very
he'll be
well.
better. But other than that, we're gonna talk about that. But everybody else, like why Embiid hasn't done what Wemby has done? Why Kevin Durant hasn't done what Wemby has done? You see what I'm saying? Like these star power players are not doing it. And
Why
we're
is
gonna go
Robinson
further.
missing free throws like Shaq?
Yeah, so I don't understand why we are having this issue with all-star players. Now, I will say this: James Harden is becoming who we know. All them damn turnovers done last night.
Oh
gonna show up.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like he did with Houston
Man.
when he left OKC. He went to
Mhm.
Houston.
He does it every
He
time.
did what,
Because he be
11 or
forcing
12
it. He be
turnovers and a
forcing
half.
it.
Like that's the
Mhm.
most ever. Like he forgets how to dribble, or did somebody pay him off, or did he not get a stripper before the game? One of
Or
those
he
two
got a
things
new-
happened.
Or he got a new girlfriend.
gotta get one of that.
They just had the Met Gala. Was he there? Because you know he loved his fashion shows.
Man, there it
And
is.
you know he went to go to there on these little things and get drunk and
Yeah,
show
but
up.
you have the nerve to say, you have the nerve to say those turnovers was on me. Bitch, you had the ball. Of course they on you. Who else is gonna be on? So that's enough for me on that one. James Harden is who he is. That's all I gotta say.
I told y'all that. I didn't want to expect nothing from him. Nothing.
Y'all stupid. All right, there. I'm trying to find you here, Shata, so I can get your I'm trying to see where the hell did he put it? Oh, that's me. Okay, Shata. Please forgive me.
Man, I had like 3 trivia questions that I wanted, but I think I found a good one for y'all today. Had me stumped. That's all I know.
Had you stumped. Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on, Shata. Oh, there we go. All right. Now, we got the next segment is give you something to think about, and here is Shata. Shata.
Man,
what
that
do you
intro
have for
always
us
makes
today?
me happy, man. Go ahead, Sean.
What do you have for us today, Shata?
Go on and present this right there for me.
Which one?
The
'Cause I see this one.
white boy.
Ooh, Bob Cousy.
You think that it is.
No, that's the NBA. What's his name?
Jerry West.
Jerry West.
Negative.
That's
No.
not Jerry West.
It
That's
looks
not
like
Bob Cousy.
No. And it's funny that y'all did that because when I was doing the research looking at it, I had the same interactions from some of the people I was looking it up. And all those
Okay, so
names
the
came to
next one,
space,
I
but it
guess.
was. I'll give y'all a hint.
Wait. Is it Bedget? Something like that?
Nope.
oh, I can't say because I can see
Hold
it.
on, man. I'm okay. Go ahead, man.
All right, I'm gonna give you the next one.
What the hell?
Got it?
Bullets.
I
Pete
know Jerry Sloan. Yeah,
Jerry Sloan.
yeah. I remember him with
the
Bullets.
Baltimore Bullets. Oh, I
he-
remember that team.
Yeah, because he was with them when they moved to Washington, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct. In 1965, Jerry Sloan was selected by the Baltimore Bullets. Think about it. Back then, it was the Baltimore Bullets, not the Washington Bullets.
The Baltimore Bullets. I remember them growing up, but in my later years, I think they just moved to DC. I don't know when. I was too
That
young.
was way before. That was way before our time. That was before I was born and everything. So yeah, that was around your time frame. So
Fuck you.
You stupid.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
I'm just saying. But most people will not only recognize Jerry Sloan from this picture, but This is the picture that most people recognize him from. The one with the 3 picks on it. Show it to him, daggone big dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
Bob
it's
Pettit.
Last one. Okay.
Bob Pettit is who I thought it was.
Now, the other
Okay.
pick, the one with the
Jerry
3 players.
Sloan.
I don't see 3 players. I don't have that.
Yeah, we ain't got no 3 players, man.
No. I don't have it. Oh. My bad.
There you go. Does it make it easy for you now? Y'all don't recognize those 3 players?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's Hunter
Carmelo,
Malone, and what's his face?
John
Right, what's
Stockton,
wrong with them?
Jeff Hornacek,
Jeff
John
Hornacek.
Stockton,
Yeah.
and Karl Malone.
Right.
Those were the players that Jerry Sloan is most from our generation known for coaching.
Yep.
He was
That's
their
right.
coach.
He was the head coach, wasn't he?
Yes,
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, he
That's
was the
why I
only
went
one
ahead
that took him
and put that in
to NBA championship, and they lost.
Correct.
To Chicago.
Finals.
I
You
mean,
remember,
excuse me, finals. And they lost.
you
to,
remember Jordan
Chicago.
went ahead and did Karl Malone with
Mhm.
that when he pushed off
That
and that
offensive
foul, that offensive foul, that push.
was
That
a
was
foul.
not a foul.
It was
That's
a foul.
It
That
was
was
a
not a
foul.
foul.
It was
That
a foul.
was a foul. You can give.
You know what? If you was a better defender, you would have stayed in front of him. That's all.
It
I
doesn't
ask
matter.
you.
He didn't need to do that. He should have. That
Nope.
was a foul.
Nope.
You know.
Nope, he pushed him, and then the refs were like, "I don't see nothing."
Somebody buy him.
Exactly.
Oh Lord.
So yes,
Okay.
that's what we have going on today in sports, and in sports
I
history.
did not know Jerry Sloan was a basketball player.
He was.
What?
I didn't know. No, I never knew that.
I knew he was a basketball player, but I didn't know he played for the Bullets.
I didn't know that he played for the Bullets. I knew he played, but I didn't know he played for the Bullets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, shout out! I don't appreciate that. That's something. Hey, something that you don't know. and
But you know
think
what, though?
of every day.
That just goes to show you most of these NBA coaches that were role players are very good coaches because they understand
Yes.
the game.
That is true.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? They understand how games
That is
played.
true.
Because you got to look at George Karl, how good he was.
Right.
You know,
Hey,
and you don't have good coaches like that to me anymore because they've allowed the game to change.
Yep.
Too
Chuck
much.
Daly from Detroit passed away. God rest his
Yeah.
soul. That was a great coach, man.
Yeah. Matter of fact, he's the
Chuck-
one.
he was all about defense.
Yeah, but he's the one. Like Chuck Daly was with Michael Jordan, was it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, shoot,
When,
he won the
um,
Olympics. He was
yeah, the
first
Olympics.
coach. Yeah,
No, the first Olympics.
yeah. He
No,
as far as the dream team.
That was
The
no, that
dream
was
team.
no,
was
before
Chuck-
he played when he was in college. When he won the
Oh,
gold.
I'm talking about as a coach.
The college head coach is the one that told Jordan. He said he said the picks too slow because he said slow down.
Mike Krzyzewski?
Yeah.
Mike Krzyzewski. He played for Duke, but he played for
He was a coach at Duke. He's been at Duke since the 80s. Mike Krzyzewski was one of the longest
Right,
running tenure
but-
coaches at Duke.
Well, who's
Yeah,
the
I'm
coach
just
in North
saying
Carolina?
that-
What was it?
I've been saying
Jordan
I
North Carolina.
got him mistaken for him coaching Jordan, coaching the Dream Team. That's all.
You're talking about Roy Williams, Big Tim Dog.
Not Roy Williams. The Roy Williams came after. He replaced the coach.
Oh, you're talking about the great one. You talk about that Coach Jordan.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying I forgot that Mike Sheffield coached Jordan at his first
In the Olympics.
Olympics. It was
Yeah.
Chuck Daly that did the 92 team. My bad.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is
'Cause
correct.
Yeah.
Hey, Shada, learn something
that
new
was
every
good, man,
day.
'cause I
Appreciate
didn't know
that.
that.
That was good.
I thought that was
Yeah. Sorry about that, Farrell. I do apologize.
No. Because like I said, I thought it was two Bobs, Pettit and Cousy. That's what I thought one of them were.
Bob Cousy.
That's old Jerry Sloan. That was somebody totally different.
All right, now we got a Farrell give you something to think about. Farrell's trivia question of the day. So, Farrell, what do you have for us today?
All right. Well, SGA is on his way to win a bunch of playoff wins right now. So here's the question for you. Now, the NBA has been around since 1955. Now, I ain't talking about ABA and all the other stuff. We're talking about the NBA. With that said, here's your question. Among the 37 NBA MVP winners, who played in the fewest playoff series wins? Now, mind you, they're series wins, not individual games.
Man, that's a lot.
Now, my answer was Allen Iverson. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Either him, well, it won't be Barkley because he
I'd
played
say
a lot.
Who played in the fewest playoff series?
The few.
No, who played it, but they wins, not losses, just wins.
No, the series wins, not
series
game wins, but series wins. Yeah.
I would say Larry Johnson.
He never won MVP.
That's not MVP. I understand. Yeah, he never. Yeah, he never. Remember, 37 MVPs.
The only one I could think of that maybe would be in that category is Dirk Nowitzki.
He has one MVP, yes.
And Steve Nash. Those are only two names that come to mind.
But Steve Nash has 2 MVPs.
No, y'all looking at it wrong.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying.
No, it doesn't matter how many they have.
Yeah.
You want to know the playoff series wins. Because the SGA, like I say, he's up and coming right now.
I'm going to go with Dirk.
Dirk? That's it. I said that there. So I had Allen Iverson. Because, you know, that year that they went to the finals against Shaquille and them, when he stepped over old big head boy.
I would say Allen Iverson or Joel Embiid. Because he.
Yeah, that's a good one. He did win MVP.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Iverson because when he was with Philly, he did Embiid. Nope. Joel Embiid.
All right, y'all ready?
We're ready.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
Hey, so Tim Dog, you and I were close. They both won 5. Embiid and Iverson won 5 with 7.
I forgot all about D.
Dirk ain't even in the conversation.
Dang.
I think
ain't that a bitch?
Huh?
I say, ain't that a bitch?
I know. Nobody remembers Derrick Rose, man.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers that, he's in the playoffs and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy.
Earl, hey, that was a good one.
But I had another one I was gonna put up.
Save it for next week.
This one right here. Well, next week I'm gonna have a different one because the one I was gonna put up had to deal with the series, the last series the Knicks was in.
Well, shoot, you have 2 of them. Put it up. We put it up real quick. You got it?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
All right.
Why not? I like trivia.
What's your second question?
Oh man, where is it?
You asking Google to spell it for you?
All right, here it is. Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah.
Hold on. Coach. Yeah, they're doing it, right? Losing game 1.
Bad fingers.
Bye.
Put your glasses on. Maybe you can see. Give him a hand shot.
Hold on.
See.
Hold on.
You like them kids that you learn how to write in cursive?
Right. Here we go.
Who is the last coach to win a series after losing game 1 by 30 points? Whoa.
What I tell y'all gonna be like, what the fuck?
Portland Trailblazers.
Nope. I'm gonna say coach for the Lakers in Chicago.
Pat Riley. No, I mean
Not Pat Riley.
uh
Phil Jackson.
yeah.
I'm gonna say Phil because they lost to Philly the first game, and it was by a lot. And then that was the only game they lost in that series, if I would believe. Yeah,
You about to be mad as hell.
I am.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all about to be mad as hell. So Shada mentioned this guy's name earlier. And you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Dirk.
Huh?
Nah, coach. It was
Nope.
coach. Good Lord, you should have been had that written down. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Oh God,
He just did it.
that's stupid. You did that shit on purpose.
It just happened.
It's crazy.
Look
It is
at
what
what's
it
wrong,
is.
Tim. See,
I wasn't thinking about yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that was crazy because when I saw that question, I was like, man,
Damn.
I'm going back to like 19.
Yeah.
This just happened. I was like, it is a bitch.
Man, fuck you. You know
Because
what?
he
I
lost.
was going to do your outro, but man, fuck you. And as promised, Shata, I'm going to give you the sports discussion. Shata, what do you have for us today?
Yeah. So if you pop that up, do you see that? Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Pop that up for me. So today on sports discussion, I wanted to start it off by number one by giving much love to one of our greatest Huskies, Tina Charles. She's been in the league for some years. She's retiring from the WNBA, moving on after a myriad of seasons. She won championships with the UConn Huskies. She won championships in the WNBA. She's done a lot of great things in the WNBA. So I wanted to go ahead and give her a shout out, you know what I'm saying, and give a shout out to all my WNBA players. With that, the WNBA season is set to start May the 21st.
Yep.
Now, those of you who don't follow WNBA, I've been following them and I watched the preseason games because there's a lot of teams that have moved and shaken, and a lot of teams have done a lot of different things. So if you're not aware, the WNBA draft just happened. The Mystics got old girl from UCLA, tall girl Betts, big girl from Oklahoma. She went to the Connecticut Sun. And of course, my girl AZ Fudd, she went to the Dallas Wings to play with
he in Tejas. They already talking about him.
The question, the thing that is something, the reason why I wanted to go ahead and throw the WNBA in there today was for the mere fact it's something that we have discussed on this panel numerous times about the NBA and the sports and how the game is changing. Now, this female superstar just graduated from the University of Connecticut, probably one of the best shooters we've ever seen in the game, led the NCAA and all kinds of things, and played all through the tournament. The thing that's crazy about the WNBA is they do the draft and then they have to go straight to training camp. They don't get no break. And then they're into preseason, and then the season starts on the 21st. So they don't get to enjoy a lot of the stuff like a lot of us do. They go right to work. Now, I've been watching these games, and AZ Fudd made a statement that she's under fire from right now of something that we've discussed. She played in her first game, she was a little tentative. In her second game, she played extremely well, shot the ball really well. but then she got in trouble afterward for making a statement. Her statement was, I thought the WNBA it will be a lot more physical than it is in college. And she is on the fire for saying that. Now, the reason why I wanted to put that to the discussion to the panel, this is something we've discussed quite extensively on this panel. And this is coming from the women's game. She's coming from playing in the NCAA tournament to playing in the professional WNBA league. And she's saying in her statement that she got fouled a lot harder in NCAA than she does in the WNBA. So with her making that statement, do y'all think that she has put a target on her back? Or do you think that is a valid point for her to bring up in the WNBA season, especially the fact that they just signed a new CBA and players are getting paid much more money? Just something I want to put out there.
Let me go first. Not only did she put a target on her back, boy, her teammates gonna have to watch her back. Because just because it's not physical in practice and you haven't played your first professional game doesn't mean it's not what it is. And for this,
what I'm saying is, you might say it's practice, but these games are televised preseason games.
Yeah, they'll once again preseason. Yeah, everybody's trying, probably jockeying for position, but it's not regular season, and it's not, where a lot of the only people that's really playing physical are the ones who jockeying for a spot. Your rookies and your second years, and those who probably just signed. So now she got a target on her back. Oh, it's not physical. I'm sure she's going to probably get called for a lot of fouls, but deservingly so. You don't sit there and judge something just because, something's in the beginning. We all know that basic training was not really that hard. And then when you get deployed, it's even harder sometimes. So I would say to her, I'm sorry you got to go through this, but you're going to have it's going to have to happen. You're going to get hurt.
Well, I would say that there was a story. I'm going to go back to a story that one of the young NBA players had said something similar when they played the Bulls after the Bulls had won a championship. And it was a preseason game. And, he talked a little shit, talking about Jordan and the team. And then Jordan got wind of it. So when they got done with that game, Jordan said, I'll see you in the regular season, which was basically a week later. And he demolished them. Right? This go to show you, before you get involved in whatever's going to happen, you need to know that we're not playing preseason because all we're doing is getting our legs underneath us. So when she actually gets into the season and what she has said, I believe that's going to we're going to find out what type of player she is. That's all I'm going to say. Can you handle the fire that you built, or will you be able to put it out because you're going to be able to handle whatever you had? So we'll see. I just think she's talking too fast. She doesn't understand what's going to happen.
I agree with Farrell.
Okay. and that's fine. And my whole thing is with that, I only brought it up for the mere fact that it's not like she's out here just, it was last year she was playing. She was playing literally 2 months ago. Yeah. In the biggest tournament of her career. So it's not like she's just coming into WNBA and being like, I just want to be walking around on the street. She just proved she's one of the best shooters to ever play the game by breaking all them records and being drafted number 1. The first game, if you saw when she played against the Fever, she was extremely tentative, but she shot lights out in this last game. All I'm saying is, for a player to say it's a lot more physical in the college game, I thought this was the WNBA. I think that for me, that's saying a lot, indicative of what we've been talking about, what the product that we put on the floor. Gino Auriemma was stated as saying before the tournament, saying that nobody's coming to watch our games if we're running up and down the court for 5 minutes and everybody's shooting a brick. Nobody wants to pay to see that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we can't sit here and agree with him on that and then simply say when a player says the game it's not as physical as I thought it would be at the next level. I'm just thinking it's something to think about. That's all.
Well,
Think
I
about
know
what?
what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
But at the same time, you were playing with people that wasn't as good as the people that you're about to play against. So just like at any level, any sport level, what was it when Urban Meyer got to the Jags and the first thing he said, shit, it's like playing Alabama every week out here. That's the type of shit that's going to change, and it's going to change her mentality when she gets into the regular season.
Mhm.
You could say this all you want because at the time you might have just finished a tournament, but that's college tournament. Because even college football is physical, but those players when you get to the NFL are not the same physicality, as they say. So I just telling her, be careful what you wish for, because at the end of the day, will you survive the whole season, or will you be as good as you were in the tournament during the whole season? Because those players now are wary of what you just said, and they're going to make that game hard because they are professionals. You're not playing with college people anymore.
Ask Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Well, her game hasn't changed a bit. So,
well, Shada, you too close to the person because she came from a school that you like. So of course you're going to be a little biased.
Caitlin Clark. I'm saying that Caitlin Clark's game hasn't changed.
No. When she first came in, they bodied her and she complained about it.
But at the same time, but my saying
Shada, you asked the question about how do we feel about it, and we said it. But your bias against UConn players and teams, you don't see it. And you're going to always protect them like you always do. Gino did something wrong. Well, I really don't know the problem with them saying it, but that's just you, Shada.
What are you talking about? I'm talking about the game as a whole.
Shada, she going to get her ass whooped when she get in the WNBA. Why?
So the fact of the matter is because she going to get a W. My question was, this is something we debate on this program regular all the time. And I'm asking if that's a valid point. If it's something we talk about all the time,
a valid point of what? Being physical?
Bro, she's saying that it was a lot more physical playing in daggone college than she's feeling right now. That's her feeling. I can't tell her what to feel.
No, do you believe that? Not her.
From what I've been seeing, for her to score.
No. I'm not talking about her. I'm talking about, do you see what she's saying in the WNBA?
There are times where the daggone game.
Not to see. No, Shada. Do you see physicality being more in the WNBA or less than the NCAA?
Oh, it's definitely less. It's definitely less. Way less.
Okay. All right.
It's not even close.
Nope. So you saying NCAA is tougher than WNBA?
Way tougher.
Okay.
But see, that's why I disagree, Shada, because the way the games are called in the NCAA is not the way they're called in the WNBA.
And so it's a lot faster.
Say just like men's basketball, the way they call the games is different because at the same time you get 5 fouls, you're out. So they don't call the games a little different.
I understand that, but what I'm saying, he asked me if I thought it was tougher, and I said, yeah. In college, I do think it's tougher.
All right. You said we say no.
I'm not taking from what you say. I'm saying the way the game is played on both levels, I would say even the men's is tougher. It seems tougher because they're playing with a lot less talented people. Yeah. You're in the game now where you got to protect those folks now. Look at the NBA now with all the flopping, and we talk about how soft the men are. So then it's going to translate to the women because they got to do the same thing. They got to protect their product. So are you going to go out there and have them banging each other up or whatever the case is? I don't know. So what I'm saying is now that she has put a target on the back, she might get more tougher opponents down the road because they're going to let her know. So this is what you want. This is how we play.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
That's what we saying. That's what we both saying. But Shada,
because like I said, if I went to you and I told you, oh man, you ain't shit on the damn basketball court, you're going to make it a point to shut me down or show me that this game is what you didn't think it was. And I believe that's what the women going to do because they take it personal.
Oh yeah. And Shada, I just want to say this is a good.
This is something that's been discussed in WNBA since its inception, and it's been a problem in the WNBA, and I've been following it. and it's not. Odyssey Sims was one of them that came out of LSU, is another one that complained about it. Diana Taurasi, all these chicks. Donna Della Don was a center, retired, had cancer, this, that, and the other. They complained about it. It's not something that I just made up. I'm just saying that it was brought up, and I just wanted to see what your thoughts about it. And now I know, so it's cool.
No, you good, Shada. And
Shada,
you know what? That was a good discussion.
That you didn't need to explain. You asked about a certain person, and I gave my opinion on what that person might face here out. I ain't talking about the history of what's been talked about or not. I'm saying
we just talking about
if you and I had a problem,
what she said.
You know, if you had a problem with me, I'm going to make sure that you know that this ain't what this game is about, regardless if it's soft or anything. I'm not going by the history of what everybody complained about, because all levels of sports are being complained about. That's why they have rule changes. You just ask about a specific person. I'm just giving you an answer on what she said. That's it.
That's cool.
And they gonna let her know, and you gonna be like,
I know
why they be doing that to her? Watch.
Yeah, because I know if you said you gonna run me over, like Bosworth did, say he gonna take out them what's his name, Bo Jackson. He rolled his ass into the end zone. That's what we do. That's all I'm saying. It's just mano y mano. That is it.
Yep.
That's fair.
And then Shada, and don't come back saying why they treat my girl so bad. All right, we gonna good discussion.
Hey, play the song. Play the song, man. Play the song why they treat me so bad.
Oh, shut up. Hey, we come. Hey, that concludes our show today. And before we roll on out, we like to always have our
Hold on, I want you to play this. You got to play this right here. You got it?
I got something. I don't see it. Oh, there we go.
You see it? You see it? That's it. Watch this.
Número 11. Y ahí va Canallas en esta.
These are women
Si
playing.
hace bien puede ser, sale el arquero, revienta muy bien.
These are women playing men.
Guarda que ahí se escapa el número 7, si la hace bien. Sí, puede ser. Le pegó.
So all I got to say is, what's the excuse there?
Are those the fact of the matter is that they're handicapped, they're men.
But they still beat women that have both their legs.
Okay, so those women, are those daggone real soccer players? Do you know their history?
No. Okay, so you're trying to analyze it. What I'm trying to tell you is, it doesn't matter. We're not even.
It's not something that you discuss about as far as men and women go. You don't know what the skill level of those
don't analyze them. It's just the concept.
It's the same thing as somebody taking a clip on the internet and putting it out there and saying, "What's the difference?" That's not fair. That's not fair. Because you don't know what the level. What if those are Paralympic daggone soccer players?
So let me ask you this: when the Olympic women's team played the high school championship men's team, and the high school championship men's team beat women's Olympic team.
I don't even
what's the handicap?
I don't understand what your point is.
What is this? The joke is that the men had one leg, they beat two women with two legs, and they talk about pay disparity. You know, the gap in pay.
The game is just the game.
He just messing with you, Shada.
Just being sarcastic.
I don't get it, but because I don't like when people do that to the women's game and say the women and men are different. We already know that. But I don't like the fact that every time this conversation comes up, it's all about the handicap and this, that, they beat the women. That's bullshit. That's not context. That's not context. That's not the proper context. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. That's not cool, man. That's like you going out there and saying, "Oh yeah, we went special forces. We jumped out of a plane, and then you saw some soldiers playing each other and daggone thing, and it's they're special forces, but he never daggone really freaking daggone did a mission."
That's a lie.
No.
Hey.
Now that I would say is that's something that actually happens. This was a friendly game that somebody put out there.
The team was? Do you know who the team was? The men and female? Do you know any background on either one of them?
Shada, you are going way too far with this.
But are you
Yeah.
doing? But my thing
Now, all I'm
is,
saying
you're
is
putting it out
it
there
was put
that
out by
men are
his
better than women in
guy.
sports, and that's fine. We know that.
All
We're not
right, all
discussing
right,
that.
all right. Hey, let's stick to the context. We can talk about this
That's all right,
offline
Carter.
right
I
now, but
see where you're going with stuff, man. It was supposed to have been a joke, but
yeah.
you know, because we always talk about the women want to pay equal pay with men, and somebody had posted that in the you know,
But
that I saw,
but we weren't
and
even talking about that.
a lot of the comments were that this is why, you know, when the women are crying that they want equal pay, that they just show that regardless of women, whatever the skill level is, that the men would want that's handicapped could still beat them. That's all they were saying in that clip.
Pharaoh, that's how you are
But what
anyway.
does that
That's how
have to
you
do with the
feel.
fact that what
No,
does that
that's
have
not
to
how I
do
feel.
with
I
anything?
just thought, hey, we talked about it before, and so I just, you know, whatever.
I don't think that was a fair comparison because you don't know the context of any of those women.
It wasn't.
Just like I saw a pop up
it
a
wasn't
video
I
that
did
shows
not
two soccer
post
teams.
it. I
And you
just shared it.
And you freaking say, "Oh, yeah, this men versus women." Oh, but you know, she's been playing professional soccer like Mia Hamm since 1983.
Oh Lord! All right, you know what? Let's move on.
Hey,
Let's move on.
let's keep this thing going. You know what, Pharaoh? I mean, Shada, why you feeling amped up? You know what? Where is that?
Yeah, I don't understand why
I'm
you
not
take
feeling
so
amped up
personal.
about nothing, but
I don't
know.
understand.
mention anything about any female sports. Y'all motherfuckers act like y'all got an issue with it. I don't understand that.
Nobody said it had issue. You take things way too serious sometimes, and all I was just trying to do was break the ice and show something crazy,
bro.
But
you put up a video saying that men beat women and they were handicapped, and that they beat women and they had 1 and 2 legs. You still didn't tell me what the context of that was. Were they Olympic, Paralympic players? It
was just a backyard game.
Shata. Hold on, whoa.
It's just a backyard game that somebody filmed. That was
Pharaoh. Shata. It was just a joke.
You know what? Y'all have a good night.
No, Pharaoh. Come on now. Pharaoh. We're having technical difficulties here, and due to that, we're going to have to conclude tonight's show, but it was a good show. I encourage everyone to come back Friday night. And Friday night, we have the 2 Cigars and a Blunt starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And right after that, we have a show called Ashed Out. Oh, Ashed Out, you will love it because that's when the panel talks about anything and everything, and it gets along well. And then come right back here on Wednesday for the Better Than Sex Sports Podcast. I am Tim Dog. I had a great time. I apologize, my fellas. We all will be back next week. Sometimes it gets like this where you get into a discussion and it's heated and people are passionate about it. It happens. We're all human, so things happen. So I love my brothers. They love me, and we will be back. Trust me, and all will be well. And on that, I will say, have yourself. I gotta fix that. What the heck? Why come that thing didn't come on up there? Oh, there you go. Have yourself a good day, and I will see you on Friday.